Your inner voice may be holding you back more than you realize because you're constantly shaping yourself through the words you use. And if you're repeatedly saying, I'll try, maybe, I hope, I'm not smart, your mind is listening. And if you repeat those words often enough, your mind starts to believe they're true, whether they're actually true or not. Most of the decisions and actions you make throughout the day happen below your conscious awareness. In fact, nearly 90% of what you do in a day, you didn't make a conscious decision to do. Those decisions were made by your subconscious mind. Your subconscious mind is sort of like your autopilot. It isn't very logical, it's more reactive. Your subconscious mind has roughly the logic of an 8 to 9-year-old child. So in a way, dealing with your subconscious is like dealing with a child. And that child is always listening and taking notes of what you say and visualize. Imagine an adult telling their child to try to clean their room. Do you think that child would actually do it? Probably not. Understand that this is the same thing that happens when you say something like, maybe I'll try to start exercising tomorrow. Your subconscious mind with the logic of an 8 to 9-year-old child says, they didn't say I have to exercise, so I don't think I'm going to do that. Exercise sounds like too much work. We don't even like exercise. I know this because I've heard my adult self say it over and over. So if you continue to use weak words with your subconscious, just like a child, it will often take the easy way out. Some of these weak words are maybe, might, can't, try, hopefully, probably, wish. All of these words lack certainty. They don't hold your subconscious accountable, and therefore they give it a way out of committing. Even worse than using weak words is talking down to yourself. There are several ways people do this. You may be saying self-damaging statements like, I'm stupid, I'm weak, I'm ugly. You may be using limiting statements like, I can't help it, I've always been this way, things never go my way. Or there's the victim statements like, life is hard, everything is against me, nobody likes me. Your subconscious learns through repetition. If you repeatedly say these types of statements, you are shaping what you believe about yourself and life. You are taking something that is likely not even true, and you're making it your truth. Your subconscious takes on those ideas and becomes what you tell it to be. Fortunately, you can use repetition to create whatever version of yourself you prefer. The goal is to mentor the subconscious into speaking properly to itself. I like to do this by imagining my subconscious as a little child. I taught the child to speak the way it does through years of poor self-talk. Now I need to mentor that child and teach it how to speak properly. You do this by catching the child saying things incorrectly. Then you get the child to say the opposite, whether it believes it or not. For example, if you hear yourself say, I'm so stupid, you catch it and you say to that child, we don't talk to ourselves like that anymore. Then you get it to say what it should have said, or in other words, the opposite of what it just said. For example, you might have the child say, I am smart. I still catch myself with this statement sometimes, telling myself I'm so stupid. But when I do, I immediately imagine patting that little boy on the back and saying, no, you're a smart boy. This technique relies on catching what you don't like and reframing it into what you should have said. Here are some examples. Instead of, I'll try, use, I will do my best. Or even stronger, I will. Instead of, I hope things get better, use, I am working towards making things better. Instead of, maybe someday, use, I'm moving in that direction. Not delusional, not pretending, just clearer communication. This is slightly different than positive affirmations. With positive affirmations, you simply repeat a positive statement over and over. And that can be helpful, but I believe redirecting a negative thought is even more powerful. You see, when you redirect a negative thought, you are creating a new pathway in your mind. Your thought starts down that old path that's already established in your mind, and you redirect it towards a new, more positive path. This technique is simple but powerful. It can change many things within you at a deep level. You will begin to commit to doing more. You will reframe what you think about yourself. You will start believing in yourself more, and your confidence will grow. This process doesn't change you overnight, but it will change you if you use it consistently. I encourage you to start using it today. If nothing else, begin listening to how you talk to yourself. Imagine your child is listening and learning from everything you say. Would you be proud of what that child is learning? If not, you now know what you can start doing about it. If you have any questions, post them in the comments. I will do my best to provide clarity. I wish you success. Thank you for watching. Take care.